the Kingfisher, your tackle and bait specialist.
Daiwa, feel alive.
Hi guys, my name is David Beatty. We are at Tongaat Long Beach this morning. We're going to fish for Garrick. It's the beginning of October. Couple Garrick have been coming out, so let's give it a go. Okay, well guys, today we're using a live mackerel for bait. Pretty much you take your single hook, you can just check down the mackerel pretty closely. You got two little nose holes here. Just get him through there. It holds pretty firmly there. It's about quite a nice place to put your bait. Okay, well, I'm going to put the bait out, say about 30-40 meters behind the boat. The skipper's slow trawling just in gear along the back line where the Garrick really like to sit just behind the sandbank. Let's get this bait out there and give it a go. Now we're getting a bite here, guys. See, at the moment now I'm just free squeeze it nicely to see what happened to the Garrick. Gets the bait in his mouth. He just grabs the bait in his mouth. He tries to turn it around so he can swallow it head first. Mainly with the Garrick fish, you must let him eat so he can actually swallow that bait. There you go, fish on. There we go, yes man. He's running nicely to the back line there. Yeah, definitely a Garrick this. Using very light line to the hook. You don't want to put too much pressure on the fish, just get a nice bend in the rod. There you go. We've got a nice little nod head shake there.
You can see David's got a fish on. I've been skipping the boat today, and we've just been sitting on the back line looking for a different structure, and we came across a place where the river had actually been washing out and the dirty and the clean water met. It was only a small patch, couple 20-30 square meters.
Remember guys, when you're fighting the fish, you must never ever give the fish any slack. Otherwise the hook will just fall out of its mouth. Another tip for you guys when you're fighting your fish, wherever you pull your rod tip to, that's where your fish will come. Oh, what a lovely fight. Pound for pound, this is one of the strongest fish I've ever caught. The Garrick. See, when he comes by the boat here, if he wants to go under the boat, remember guys, just always get your rod tip as far down as you can.
That's one thing about the Garrick. It always fights so clean. It's always on top of the water, and when it gets by the boat, as soon as you think that it's the end, he always carries on going. That's why we love catching it, because they're just such an extreme fighting fish, and what an absolute pleasure to catch. Yep! Hey! Look, you just wet that. Oh, there we go, Chip.
Oh, what a beauty. You can see his lateral line along here. What they use the lateral line for, he picks up sensors in the water. If there's any fish that's hurt, or there's bait fish in the area, you'll pick up the sensors and you'll go around that area and you'll go hunt for the fish. See, it's hooked perfectly in the middle, the side and the scissors. Perfect for release. There you go. Hooks out. The beauty of a fish, must be about, I would say 6.5, 7 kilos. Perfect specimen. Let's get quite a few snapshots. Also one of my first for the season. Right guys, gonna get this fish back in the water. Let's get him nicely revived. Get him kicking. Oh, there he goes. Yes, man.
Well done, champ.
Well, guys, we put it on a moss bunker here. We're trying the mackerels. We got a bit of dirty water. It seems like the mackerel are blending into the color of the water while we're trawling. Now we're putting the mossy on. Gives a bit more vibration so that the lateral line on the Garrick can actually pick up those sensors. Let's give it a go.
Well done, bud. When fishing for Garrick, you always fishing your sort of impact zones. When I'm talking about impact zones, I mean like right on the outskirts, just on the outskirts of the breakers. That's the impact zone for the Garrick. That's where he hunts. Unfortunately, as much as we all love fishing on a boat and fishing two up and each person having a rod, you really have to have huge concern for safety. Safety first. Make sure that the boat is always under control. Make sure there's always manned. Make sure there's someone always watching the swell, because you never know when that wave picks up. If no one's manning the boat, you're going to end up in a lot of trouble.
The great thing about the Lawrence Fish Finder is you got your lines that you're going to trawl on. Now when you get a bite, you get a fish. On your line you're trawling, when you get your bite, you do your turn, you can actually see where you've done your turn, where you've got your bite. When you got your split screen, we got our depth finder here. Our depth finder helps us with seeing where the sandbanks are. You don't want to go too shallow, where the waves are going to break, and you get your right depth where you're going to trawl. This machine is key for when fishing for Garrick.
We're just having a bit of a chat about the Garrick. You know, it's a migratory fish that comes up our coastline from the Cape and then the Eastern Cape and then into the KZN coastline, where it follows the cold water current. And following that, obviously we get the annual sardine run every year. And when they hit the coastline, they seem to stick around. And David Beattie, this is his home grounds, and I just wanted to plug his brain a little bit and find out, you know, where are your hotspots to catch the fish?
Our hotspots for catching the Garrick, the main hotspot in the whole of the Natal coastline is Tongaat Long Beach or Tongaat River Mouth. Another good place is Tongaat River Mouth.
Well, that's just having a bit of, we're racking each other's brain here and working at the Garrick itself. It's an awesome fish to catch, and it's definitely worth having a thought about. And next time you go fishing, bear those thoughts in mind.